안녕하세요 여러분들 또 너무 좋은 아침이에요. 왜 좋냐면 비 오니까 제가 비 오는 날 최고이니까. So welcome to another rainy day here in Istanbul. To me this is like the perfect weather. Ooh, why? Because I love any weather. There's no sun. Why? Because I'm an anti-aging vampire. And today is a very cold morning here in Istanbul. 4 degrees Celsius after days of raining. It's still going to be raining. A cold weather front all across this part of Central Europe. And yeah, so people are suffering like this weather over in Poland, Ukraine, where it's all snowing right now as well. So yeah, not easy weather to go through. And yeah, here I am in Istanbul, and for those of you who just joined my live stream for the first time, this is a live stream where every morning here in Istanbul, I've been here for 1 year and 4 months so far. I bring you guys to a different place or location here in Istanbul. Now we discover a little bit something like everyday life things about Istanbul, and grab a coffee and then chit chat about anything and everything about life. It happens at 10:30 a.m. Turkish time, alright? And boom. See, the things I show you guys about Istanbul is nothing touristy. This is not a travel vlog. This is not a travel live stream, no. I'm a lifestyler, meaning I live here. I live in Turkey. I don't travel Turkey. So that's why, you know, don't be surprised that the stuff that I show you about Turkey are very everyday life. The kind of stuff that you will not see. No matter how many times you come to Turkey as a tourist, you will not see the kind of stuff that I show you guys on my stream. But of course, my stream is really more about the chit chat than the place. That's why it's called a live chat. Yeah, we chat about life. It's beautiful Turkish people. And today, because it's raining, I'm here in my favorite neighborhood cafe. Yes, this is in my immediate neighborhood. I live like a few seconds away from this cafe, Vendor's Coffee. You guys have been following me long enough, you know that whenever it's raining or there's too much sun, basically, you know, weather which makes it very hard for me to go out there and show you guys stuff about Istanbul, I come here. And today I'm having my usual double shot Americano with my 2 chocolate chip cookies in my cozy little corner. Let's take a bite. I'm thinking if I should go out there to the bench since the rain has kind of stopped. Maybe I should bring my coffee out. I think it's more interesting to do it out here, where you guys can see the daily, everyday life people passing by here in Istanbul. There's a little bench here. Nothing like taking a weekday morning real nice and slow, you know, before all my action begins in the afternoon after the US market open. Such a great time to be alive. This ledge is kind of dirty. Hello, günaydın. Nasılsınız?
Sağ ol, sen nasılsın?
우리는 아빠는 한국인. 아빠는 한국인?
Evet.
Oh, he's saying that his father is Korean. Whoa. 한국말 못해요? 뭐랬지? yapamıyor. Oh, so friendly, you know.
Kore mi burası?
Kore'da var, Amerika'da var,
Amerika'da var.
Europe'da var.
Evet.
Bu yüzden İngilizce.
나 이리스에.
Bye bye. So he was just asking me. Oh, you guys can see I can actually speak a bit of Turkish. Yeah. So he was asking if my audience are all Koreans. I said no. You know, we have audience from pretty much all over the world, from America, from Europe, from Asia, and it's in English. Yeah. Very interesting. So random. you know, like being out here in Turkey, right? It feels like if you guys play AD&D, if you guys play Dungeons and Dragons, it feels like you roll random encounters all the time. You know, you roll D20 random encounters, so random. You encounter stuff randomly, and people are not shy to walk up to people to share things, to talk about stuff. You know, they're not shy about it. Very open culture here. Very peaceful this morning. What's that sound? You guys hear that weird sound? Hi Sean Cho! Whoa, Sean Cho, haven't seen you around for a very long time. I've been sick. Was sick for about pretty much the whole of last week. That's why I wasn't live streaming. In fact, today I woke up with a splitting headache. I still have my headache. I woke up with a splitting headache and I was thinking, man, maybe today I won't stream. But my sense of duty do not allow me to back off just because I have a little bit of headache, you know. Headaches don't stop me. When I get stopped, you know, it's something much worse, like last week. Welcome, Soncho. I haven't seen you in a while. How have you been? Good morning, Liana from UK. Another rainy day in UK, huh? Soncho, I see. Is it someone linked to COVID? Yeah. Over the whole of last week, see, ever since I recovered from COVID 1.5 months ago, I've been getting random and periodical allergic attacks. I'm allergic to a lot of things, but ever since I recovered from COVID, I'm getting allergic attacks over nothing. And it always comes with the extreme fatigue thing, you know. Like a lot of people report that after they recover from COVID, they have like extreme fatigue spells. There's about 55 to 60% of the people experience this after COVID. And for me, it always comes with the fatigue where whole day long my head will be spinning. The 피로감 너무 세가지고 the head is spinning. I'm sleepy all day long, and I want to sleep, but I can't sleep because there'll be allergies all over. I can't show you guys, no, it's very ugly. It leaves a lot of scars. A lot of scars all over right now. It's so itchy, I can't sleep, and so I have to take antihistamine. And when you take the antihistamine, your headache and the fatigue gets worse because antihistamine makes you sleepy, especially the strong ones that I take. And worse, you know, you take the antihistamine, you only stop the itch for like 1 or 2 hours. After you come back again, and then you find it hard to sleep again. So it becomes a vicious cycle. And I lived that vicious cycle for the whole of last week. That's why I wasn't able to stream at all under that kind of condition. Yeah, it was that bad. I'm still having the scars, a lot of scars. I can't show you guys, it's very ugly. Liana, I don't have COVID, but I do have a chest infection. Soncho, energy level seems to drop tremendously. Yeah, my energy level is still very low. Especially today, I woke up with splitting headache, man. I 100% totally wanted to just sleep all the way today. Oh, its head is, it's not like sleepy, you know, it's not head spinning thing, you know. It's actual headache. Yeah. Energy level is very low. My energy level has been low for the past few weeks. In fact, I would say that my energy level has been up and down ever since I moved here, because the moment I moved here to Beşiktaş area, Istanbul, I had COVID. The pretty much the same week I moved here. And ever since, my energy level has been up and down, and I've been struggling with health issues ever since I moved here. It's like here the feng shui is not that good for me, you know. Like I struggle a lot ever since I come here in terms of my health. Here to Beşiktaş area, for one year I was living in the Nişantaşı area. I never had any problem. But the moment I moved to the Beşiktaş area, man, I got all kinds of health problems. But mainly because of COVID. Good morning, Astro Boy. 좋은 아침이에요. And good morning. Oh, good morning, Kim Teo. Wow, today everybody on very, very early. And welcome. Today is a very cold morning, 4 degrees Celsius, raining. But the rain just stopped actually. And I'm here. Because it's raining, I'm back here in my favorite neighborhood cafe. The vendor's coffee for my, that's my cookie over there. You see the cookie? Yeah. But it's just spending a little bit of time out here on the bench. I really like this bench seat because you can really, like just now even on the bench, very randomly people will walk up to me and tell me their father is Korean. I don't know that guy. I bet the guy don't know me, but he walked up to me specifically telling me that his father is Korean, and then we actually have a little chit chat in Turkish language because he don't speak any Korean, he speaks Turkish, yeah. And yeah, if you guys want to check out, hear me speak actual Turkish language with an actual Turkish person, do rewatch the first 5 minutes of this live stream. So random. He just walks up to me and then show me a translation on his mobile phone that his father is Korean. But of course, most people don't know. There are Korean Turkish here, second to third generation. I know quite a few third generation Koreans here in Turkey, and they speak zero Korean. And they look Asian, but you can tell the styling is 100% Turkish. The thinking, the mannerism is 100% Turkish. They don't speak any Korean, not one word. James Tan, oh, finally get to see you live. Oh, welcome, James Tan, welcome. Wow. Oh, today a lot of people on really early. I'm getting a lot of views today. And for those of you new to my live stream, welcome. This is a live stream where every morning here, Istanbul, I show you guys discover a little bit something about Istanbul, the people, the culture, the little things about Istanbul. And then grab a coffee and then chit chat about anything and everything about life. It happens at 10:30 a.m. Turkish time. If you enjoy my live stream, do help me tremendously by clicking the like button. And if you would like to buy me my coffee of the day, you can just go to the comment section, click on the little S button, and then drop me a tip. Even $1 is huge in Turkey these days. And my coffee and my usually I do like 1 coffee and 2 cookies. Those are my cookies, by the way. Yeah. This will cost me about $3. Alright, so your tips will go a long way to helping me keep my live stream at as close to zero cost as possible, because when it's zero cost, it's sustainable. This is episode 130. Hope to see episode 1000 with you guys. Cheers. And today is a very rainy day here in Istanbul, 4 degrees Celsius, cold and rainy. And when it's rainy and cold, I usually come to this cafe because this is the nearest cafe to my home, where just a few seconds away I just run over. But my home is not here, by the way, yeah? I never show my home, okay? Like I said, I never show my home because I'm very worried about stalkers and haters all the time. But this is closest to my home. And I really love this place, and today, it seems like the rain has stopped. If the rain has stopped, like if after having coffee and cookie, it's still not raining, maybe we take a walk through the neighborhood, yeah? Show you guys what an actual Turkish neighborhood looks like. The kind of things that you will never see about Turkey, okay? No matter how many times you come as a tourist, you will not see and experience what I'm about to show you guys, right? Liana, yes, you streamed a little early today. Wow, a little bit early makes such a big difference. But like I say, I stream 10:30 a.m. but sometimes earlier, sometimes later. Depends on what time I wake up. Depends on the mood. Depends on the weather. Okay, I don't do things on the dot like it's a job. I try not to make this feel too much like a job because I really don't make any money out of this. So you guys, a lot of people think, right, these streamers, right, wow, live streamers are so dedicated because we like make our living from this. Nah, I make occasional 20 cents per live stream from YouTube, and even so, 50% of the time I lose my 20 cents because why? Because there will be some kind of background music somewhere which YouTube will just copyright, and then you have no earnings for that whole stream. Like yesterday's stream, because I streamed from a cafe and there was background music, boom, I make nothing. I didn't even get that 20 cents. Okay, so literally there's no money there's no money from doing this at all, which is why I keep saying, your tips, you guys buying me coffee goes a long way to the sustainability of this live stream. Liana, I was lucky I checked. Liana's on almost every day. So James, where are you watching from, James? James Tan. Or are you a real life friend, James? I think I knew a James Tan back maybe 15 years ago when I was working in China. James Tan on a train. No, I mean which country? Which country are you watching from? On the way to meet a friend for coffee. But which country are you watching from? Do I know you from real life? Ah, there you go. Ah, right there, Beijing Kaki. Yeah. I thought so. I think I knew you from back then in China. Amazing, wow. This is how most of Istanbul look like. Very narrow streets with no direction pointers. Pretty much sometimes the cars try to go both directions. It's very interesting. Oh man, James, really appreciate you coming on my stream. I don't have many real life friends coming on my stream. Sean Cho, definitely we need to keep the live stream sustainable, man. Yeah, thanks a lot. Sean Cho, yeah, thanks a lot. I really appreciate that you have bought me coffee quite a few times, so I really appreciate it, Sean Cho. Thank you. All these things, okay, goes into making my live stream more sustainable. You guys may be wondering though, like you say, this is just like doing this live stream, just getting a coffee is about just $3 a time. What's the big deal? Yes, it's no big deal. But after 1,000 episodes, that's $3,000 that I would have in my bank if I never did the live stream at all. Okay, and to me that's impactful. I'm already not making any money from this, and I'm losing thousands of dollars from my bank just to do this. To me, as an economist, doesn't make a lot of sense. But that's why I keep appealing that even a dollar helps to make this live stream more sustainable. Because when it gets, as someone who is very sensitive about money, as someone who works with money all my life, okay, throwing $3,000 down the drain is nothing I will ever do, no matter how rich or poor I am. And it's beginning to look like it's gonna happen, okay, if I keep doing this live stream. But I want to keep doing this live stream. Let's all help to keep this as close to zero cost as possible. It's never gonna be zero cost. I'm making no money from this, yeah? And for those of you who just joined, let's take a look at what a typical, this is a very typical Turkish neighborhood, yeah? Oh, and there, you see a horizon there? That's the Bosphorus Strait right there. Yes, you can see the Bosphorus Strait higher than the buildings, right? Because my apartment is on top, right on top. This is right on top of quite a high hill here. And I really like the serenity, of such a very typical, nothing fancy neighborhood. And really love to see this kind of family mart, and interestingly, very few chain stores here. I really love it when I see like family marts, family run cafe, family stuff. I really hate all these things. And oh, Liana, thanks a lot, Liana. Thanks a lot, Liana, for buying me my coffee today. Thanks a lot. Cheers. For Liana, I will do a chook. Okay, let's get back inside. Open this door. One interesting thing about here in Istanbul is that you don't get a lot of automatic doors. Like you don't get a lot of automatic doors in cafes. Like in Korea, almost every cafe door is automatic. In Korea, I almost don't know any cafe door that is not automatic. But here in Istanbul, I don't know any cafe door that is automatic. And here is the set that I usually do. You guys may be wondering, why don't I just get a coffee and just talk? What's the big deal? Why spend money on the cookies and sometimes the brownie? You know why? This is why. I come to a cafe, I make a hell lot of noise from talking, and I take one seat for almost 1.5 hours or 2 hours, and I buy only one coffee. It makes Asian people look cheap. So, so like I said, I'm not racist, yeah. But the fact is, I look Asian, so I don't want to make Asian people look cheap, you know. If I do this long enough and I keep going back to the same place, they go like, what? You know, there's this Asian dude who comes in and take up one seat, make a whole lot of noise, buy only one coffee. And in fact, you know, most of them won't say the Asian guy. Most of them say there's this Korean guy who keeps coming in for 2 hours and spend nothing but one coffee. Oh man. Oh, Nurin Tan, hi. Nugget Mai, hello. Wow. A lot of new people today, huh? Wow, and James. Man. Huh. I'm really so glad to see to see like my real life friends here. And once again, thanks Liana for buying me my coffee and cookie today. Oh, I just dropped one cookie. I just dropped one cookie. Liana, I'm sorry, but I just wasted a little bit of your money right here. Oh. It is faded. No, it's okay. Huh? Really? Really? He's gonna give me a new one. Man, thanks a lot, chocolate sugar. Whoa. I dropped the cookie and they're gonna give me a new one. Oh man, this is crazy. Nugget, my first time on this live stream. Is there any rule of participation? Yeah, talk about anything you want. Anything at all. This is why, you know, chocolate sugar themselves. He gave me, I just dropped my cookie to the floor after eating like almost half of it, and he gave me a new one. Man, the hospitality here in Turkey is just amazing. Good service culture, yeah, amazing service culture. For those of you who just joined me, welcome. And in case you're wondering what my live stream is all about, this is a live stream. We're here in Istanbul. Yes, I live here in Istanbul of Turkey. Boom. It's a live stream where every morning here in Istanbul, I've been here for 1 year and 4 months, by the way. Oh, the famous Istanbul street cats. It's a street cat coming. And sometimes I bring you guys out. Like yesterday, I brought you guys out to the Bosphorus Strait. Sometimes we go out there and explore Istanbul, see something about Istanbul, and then grab a coffee and then chit chat about anything and everything about life. So it's a live chat. It's a chit chat program, yeah. And it happens 10:30 a.m. Turkish time daily. And if you enjoy and you want to help me out, you can help me out by clicking the like button. Clicking the like button helps YouTubers a lot. And thanks Liana for buying me my coffee of the day. Thanks a lot. For those of you who wish to buy me my coffee of the day, you can do so by going to the comment section and then clicking on the S button, right? And you guys can see the Bosphorus Strait right there. The Bosphorus Straits of Turkey. Oh, it's raining again. Yeah, today is a rainy day. Yesterday we went there. That's the Bosphorus Straits over there. Yesterday. And whenever it's raining like this, I come to my favorite neighborhood cafe, Vendors Coffee, and chit chat here. So welcome. A lot of newcomers today. Welcome to my live stream. Appreciate it. Like I say, you know, even I don't watch my live stream now, to be honest. Sancho. Good morning. So nice, this cafe. Yeah. Oh, the service culture here is amazing. Nugget Mike, good to know. Curious, is the phosphorus street? That's a good one. It's Bosphorus, but phosphorus street. That's a good one. you know, to me is the Bosphorus Straits, but honestly, to me, it's not wrong to call it the Phosphorus Straits, because of how much war has happened along this place over the past 1,000 years, like people burning into the depth, literally, right, over the past 1,000 years. So you can call it the Phosphorus Straits, actually. Is the Phosphorus Straits boat tour still $2.50 SGD? Went there about 3 years ago. I really enjoyed the ride. Oh, I'm not sure. I don't take rides and I don't do tours. I took the ferries. Honestly, I've never been sensitive about how much it is. It's just puny small money, so I never noticed. But if on my live stream, I brought you guys on the boat, on the ferry between this part of Istanbul, which is the Beşiktaş area of Istanbul, to the Kadıköy area. Yeah, I think twice I've done this live stream before, right? But it's just small money, so small. I didn't bother. I didn't take note actually how much it is. And Nugget, oh, so you have been here to Istanbul? Have you been here to the Beşiktaş area? If you've been here to Istanbul, 100% you have been in my area. 100% you would be in my area. My area it's where the Dolmabahce is. The Dolmabahce, the final imperial palace of the Ottoman Empire, is right here. Yeah, I live in this area. So this area is actually a university area. It's something like Hongdae of Seoul, where it's a university area. Everything is hype and young and creative. And Dolmabahce is here, just right next to a major ferry terminal here. So if you have ever been to Istanbul, very likely you have ever been to my neighborhood. Liana, today isn't rainy but it's frosty. Oh. Sean Choi, is Turkey near Ukraine? Actually, it's nearish. If you look at the map, this is the Black Sea. The north side of the Black Sea is Ukraine, Russia. The south side of the Black Sea is Turkey. Yeah, and in fact, if you look back about 600 years or 500 years ago, the entire area around the Black Sea, including Ukraine, was actually Turkey. The Ottoman Empire of Turkey. This name Turkey is a very new name, yeah. Nugget mine. That time I lived around Taksim area as a tourist. For 1 year last year, I lived nearish to the Taksim area. I lived near at the Nişantaşı area. Have you been to the Nişantaşı area? The glam shopping area. Of course, like if you are used to the real glam shopping areas of Milan and other places, then this glam shopping area don't look all that glam, to be honest. What's better on a cold rainy day to be in a cafe, munching chocolate chip cookies and a coffee? An extra shot. For Singaporeans, what I drink is kopi o kau kosong. 아주 진한 아메리카노. I don't like glamorous shops out of my price range. Oh, getting a little bit stuffy. Let's get outside. This place is better. You can see people walking around. You can see the real life of Istanbul. Young people on the streets, old people on the street. Very good style. This is the, Turkish people are very good. Like this part of Turkey is very European. Why? Because this is not just the Europe side of Istanbul. No, this is pretty much the Europe side of the entire Turkey. The whole of Turkey, only this little bit here, in this neighborhood is in Europe. the rest is on the Asian continent. Only my neighborhood is in the European continent. Liana, I never see the point in looking at things I can't enjoy or buy. See the serenity of the neighborhood. But of course, this is a weekday morning, which means that younger people are either at work or at school. That's why it's so quiet. This is real neighborhood, you know. And it's raining. See, people here love Atatürk. That's the founding father of modern Turkey, and they still host his portraits pretty much everywhere. Just like Singaporeans love Lee Kuan Yew. Nugget. Oh, excuse me. Nugget, do you feed any of the street cats? Yeah, I do. I actually buy a bag of cat snacks and I give them from time to time. I make a lot of short videos about the street cats here. You know, if you right now actually if you go to my channel, right, I get the most views on my street cat short videos actually. Cats win, you know, cats win. And you know, like this very Asian looking people, I really love this neighborhood. There's a lot of Asian looking people, you know, but they are not Asians, you know. They are very exotic races like Tatar. You have heard of Tatar, right? Tatar race. It's an actual race, you know, and they exist here. In my neighborhood, there's a lot of Tatar people, and I'm very intrigued by Tatar people because I've only ever read about Tatar people in like novels, you know, when I was younger, like 射雕英雄传, you know, those kung fu fantasy novels. But this race exists and is here in my neighborhood. Tatar people. Oh, very intriguing. A lot of people who look very Asian here, like East Asian. I can't say Asian, but East Asian. Here are actually from very exotic races. Liana, going for a walk and just explore is free. Yeah. Nugget mine. Besides Istanbul, have you visited any other cities in Turkey? You know? I've been here for 1 year and 4 months. I've not even been to the Hagia Sophia. I'm not a traveler. I don't travel. A lot of people mistake me for a traveler, you know, just because I lived in so many countries in the world. I'm not a traveler, you know. I'm a lifestyler. What I do is I go to a country, I set up a home, and I pretty much just live like the normal everyday local people. I don't do any form of touristy stuff. When I was in Paris, I never even visited the Eiffel Tower. The Eiffel Tower was always this small to me. I see it, but very far in the distance. I pass by the Louvre about 2 to 3 times a week, and I never walked in to see the Mona Lisa, not even once. I'm not fascinated by touristy things. My passion is in how people live their lives. My passion is human behavior. I find it fascinating to integrate myself into a very normal neighborhood in many different countries and then observe what the people there is like. Observe their language, observe their mannerism, observe how they react to everything in the world, and therefore pick up similarities and differences between cultures. That's what I do. That's why here even here in Istanbul, I've been here for 1 year and 3 months. I've never even been to the Hagia Sophia. I never even been to the Grand Bazaar. I never been to a Hammam, much less anywhere outside of Istanbul. Okay, in fact, I gotta even be more specific. I've never been anywhere outside of the Europe side of Istanbul. I've never even, you know, the ferry station is just here. I never even bothered to take the ferry over to the Asian side of Istanbul. I never bothered. To me, I'm just living a normal everyday life, just like any local here in Istanbul. And I live this way in country that I've ever visited. Liana, yes, the cat videos are so cute. Nugget Mai, if you like this kind of exotic East meets West culture, I highly recommend Central Asia. Very interesting kind of culture. Kazakhstan and yeah. But then again, see, the thing about me is that if you guys have been watching me for a while, you know that I don't plan to be anywhere. I flow with life. Basically, I can only describe myself as a boat in the sea of life. I never planned to be in Turkey, by the way. I never planned to come here. I never planned to be in any of the countries that I've lived in. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I'm just drifting with life. I'm just a drifter. I'm just a wanderer. And because I don't plan, there's no such thing as, oh, I like this kind of culture, so I go to that country. I'm always ever in a country because life somehow pushes me in that direction. So a lot of people ask me, you know, oh, so how long will you be in Istanbul or Turkey since you've been here for 1 year and 4 months so far? I say, I don't know. Once I'm here, I don't plan to leave. But I know sometime down the road, something is going to happen to make me move to somewhere else. I know. Life keeps changing, life keeps flowing, and I just keep flowing with life. Now I don't plan to leave Turkey, but I know one day I will. Somehow other to some country that right now I don't even have on my mind. I know. And that's how I live my life. No planning, no thinking. Just go with it. Just flow with life. Liana, hi, she's from Bharata, India. Namaskaran. Welcome. Well, I haven't seen she's for quite a number of days, huh? This is vegetable trucks. Man, I haven't seen this kind of vegetable trucks in a long time. Liana, I dated a guy from Kazakhstan. He spoke Russian. Yeah, those areas they speak Russian. Nugget Mind, I'm new to you, and for the benefit of new viewers like me, how do you drift from? Oh, man, Nugget Mind, you just asked me a story. You just asked me a story that's gonna take hours and lifetimes to explain, because between Korea and Turkey, I've lived many different lifetimes. Korea is at least 3 to 4 lifetimes away. So it's a very long story. It's not Korea to Turkey. It's Korea to New York to Osaka to a short episode in Singapore and then to Turkey. Okay, it's a long lifetime. It's a lot of things. It's not easy to explain. That's why I keep saying, you know, there's no understanding about my life and what I do. You're gonna have to find out gradually and slowly, alright? Even if you're new to my channel, if you want to know more about me, do come every day. Little by little, you'll know more. There's no shortcut in trying to understand me in one go. It's just impossible. I live many lifetimes. Every lifetime takes hours to talk about. Nugget Mai, I also have a fling with a Kazakhstan guy when I was backpacking there previously. So Nugget is a female of our species. I'm not sure. Okay. I clarify. I'm not sure. I think I just say male or female. I don't know. I can't tell. Nugget Mai, many of the Central Asian people can speak their own language and still Russian. Yeah, like Ukrainians. A lot of Ukrainians speak Ukrainian and Russian, and then Polish people speak Polish. Basically, Polish people speak Polish, Ukrainian, and Russian. Shish, I told you we have puja. Ah, right. Right now is the period of Shivarashta. Huh? Very big puja in India. Liana, it was crazy because he moved here and have Russian accent but look East Asian. Yeah. Shish, Liana, how are you today? Happy Women's Day, by the way. Oh, is it Women's Day? Liana, I am very good. Happy Women's Day. Hope you have been good. Well, happy Women's Day to all my lady viewers. Okay. To me, Women's Day, to me, it's not restricted to biologically woman. As long as you identify yourself as a woman, you happy Women's Day to you. All right. I think things like this have to be redefined and expanded. You know, in modern times like this. Oh, Sampa 妇女节. Oh, I didn't even know today is Sampa. You know. Interesting. To me, this whole Women's Day thing has to be redefined. Redefined. Shouldn't be about just biological women. Shish, I've been good too. Thank you. Just a bit busy. Good to see all my regulars here today. For those of you who just come on, today is a very cold and rainy day here in Istanbul. 4 degrees Celsius. Have been raining for days. And still raining. It's still raining. That's why when it's raining, I come to Vendor's Coffee, my favorite neighborhood cafe. And as you guys can see, my energy level is still not what it used to be. And last week has been quite an ordeal for me. That's why I hadn't streamed for 1 week. In fact, you know, I've been having health problems all the way ever since I moved to this part of Istanbul. Because ever since I moved here, the first week I moved here, I got COVID. And ever since I got COVID, my energy level and my health has never been the same. So guys, you know, like, it's easy to recover from COVID. Now I pretty much recovered from COVID within 3 to 4 days with no medication at all. But the after effects is no joke. Today, you know, I just read a new report, you know, like that after the brain scans of people who even had very mild COVID shows a 2% reduction in gray matter. So I'm basically more stupid right now than last year. Okay, I'm more stupid right now than before I moved here to this area, or before I got COVID. Yeah. Liana, it's not just biological woman. Yeah. Women's Day should not be only about biological women. Go in. It's getting a little bit cold. Can't open the door. Thank you. The kind guy opened the door for me. Yeah, like I just shared, interestingly, I've never seen like automatic doors in the cafes here in Istanbul. Not even once. Like in Korea, almost 100% of cafe doors are automated, but not here in Istanbul. I agree. All women deserve flowers today. Liana, I must admit, I never knew it was Women's Day. You know. But honestly, like I say, you know, for me, I can't say I even agree with so-called days like this, or yeah, I can't say I even agree because. Of course, there's gender inequality still exists, especially in countries like India. Yeah, shish. But to me, in my world, there's no such thing as gender. I think the world is moving on from men and women by gender to right now LGBT plus, all kinds of mixed gender, to one day no gender. For me personally, I'm at the stage of no gender. To me, gender has no impact on anything. I don't see anybody as guy or male or female. To me, genders 100% do not exist in my understanding of the world anymore. When I look at someone, I don't classify like guy or girl, that kind of thing anymore. And I think the world is moving towards such realization as the consciousness awakening of consciousness um, like spread across the world. Right now there's a really an awakening of the human species happening around the world very quickly. More and more you start to break very like unnecessary labels and limitations, like the label of man and woman and things like that. In my personal experience of life, there's no man or woman, that kind of thing. Limpeh, I have a question. Lately, I've been having difficulty with unpleasant dreams. What should I do to calm my subconscious so I have better dreams? Liana, then it's chocolate for you. Yeah, unpleasant dreams, right? It's very complex. Nobody can tell you, to be honest. What exactly? What exactly is the real cause? It may not be a subconscious thing. A lot of things can shape your dreams, both internal and external sources as well. External things can shape your dreams as well. Even changes in the magnetic fields around you can change your dreams. I think the real solution is this, something that I practiced for a long time, until I don't bother practice anymore, which you learn to control your dreams. There's actual steps you can do to control your dreams to the state that you're lucid in your dreams, and you can pretty much control everything in your dreams like a video game. I can do it at will if I want to, until I don't bother to do it anymore. I think that is the real solution to all kinds of dream problems, is to learn to control your dreams. It can be done easily if you just put in the work. I would say I achieved that level after just practicing maybe 2 or 3 months, where I can at will turn my dream into a wonderland. I can fly if I want to. I can make people explode into flowers if I want to. I can make everything the way I want to in my dreams, until I don't bother to do it anymore. Honestly, to me that is the real solution to all dream problems, because dreams are very, very complex. It's not just because of the subconscious. A lot of things can shape your dreams. A lot of external factors that you would never expect. Things like if you change the direction of your bed, things like the magnetic field of changing, things like whether it's full moon or not, things like this all affect your dreams. A lot of people can Nugget mind. Hi Shishish. I do yin yoga before sleep and listen to binaural, sometimes for deep sleep. But in the end of the day, the whole thing about dreams is you 100% you can control your dreams, and you just learn to do that. All your dream problems all gone, just like that. Very simple. You don't have to feel powerless about your dreams or feel like it's a very random thing at all. You never have to. You just have to put in the work to learn how to control it. And it's 100% possible, because I did it. Like I said on my live stream, I never talk about anything that I've not personally been able to do. I never talk about anything that I don't do personally, or I'm not able to achieve personally. Liana, I regularly have nightmares. The other night I had nightmares about being attacked by dinosaurs. When I was young, I had nightmares a lot. Yeah. It's natural. In a very unsettled. The world is never unsettled, but at the point of realization, is that you feel like everything around you is very unsettled. You just tend to have that. But like I said, the ultimate solution to all dream problems is just learn to control it. Go Google for lucid dreaming. There are so techniques, so well-known techniques. It's such a well-established area of science right now that when I first researched it, it was like hocus pocus, It was very, very badly researched back then. But right now it's very well established. Huh? Anyone can learn. And it's really step by step learning. You just do this step, after that you do this step, and then you keep practicing and then you keep doing it until it works. Like Liana, imagine you're in that dinosaur dream. Imagine you can just climb on the back of the dinosaur and take it for a ride. And then the dinosaur turns around and then it becomes a pink dinosaur. You can 100% you can make that happen in your dream. Once you learn how to take control. Very simple. Yeah, workplace has been stressful lately. Liana. Yeah, I've been having nightmares about dinosaurs since I was 6 years old. Hokui, oh Hokui. No, this is not a shirt, this is a jacket. This is my padded jacket. Welcome Hokui. I haven't seen you for a very long time. Hokui from Singapore, who sponsored my internet last month. Thank you. Astro Boy, thank you. Gotta go meet you. Thanks for coming in, Astro Boy. Take care. See you tomorrow. Hopefully, yes. Today off day. Here's the look inside the cafe itself. Not a big place. There's someone sitting here. And interestingly, this is one of those few cafes where you can actually smoke indoors. There you can see someone smoking in the corner. Smoking is big here in Istanbul, It's like everyone starts smoking the moment they reach the legal age to do so. Smoking is so big here. I don't know any friend, young or old here, Turkish people who don't smoke. Everyone smokes. All college students smoke. Like it's so common that you're weird if you're not smoking. Like sometimes when I'm with some young Turkish people, yes, sometimes I do. The young Turkish people, they all smoke, and I look like a weirdo, not smoking. Liana, I miss smoking in cafes. Yeah, this cafe allows you to smoke indoors. Why? Because they can open up the windows fully. Once again, thanks Liana for buying me my coffee of the day. Looks like the rain has stopped, If the rain has stopped, I'm going to finish the tea, finish the coffee, and then bring you guys out to explore what the real Turkish neighborhood looks like. Something you'll never see. No matter how many times you come to Istanbul as a tourist, you'll never see. nugget mind. I'm conscious generally about nutrition, body, exercise, skincare kind of thing. My weakness is dessert and snacking. Oh, one of the three enemies of anti-aging. Any advice on how to control this desire? I'm telling you, very simple. The only reason why you're able to snack is because, okay, in the end of the day, is a habit. It's a habit that you can break. And why? But why is this habit so persistent? Number one, stop having snacks at home. Stop having snacks within reach. This is the first step. I bet your home is stocked with snacks that you can grab and eat easily. Yes? Get rid of all those. That's step number one. Step number two is this. When you go out, when you're not at home, when you go outdoors, carry only enough money for your meal and your transport and nothing more. Make sure you cannot afford to buy that extra brownie. Make sure you cannot afford to buy I'm telling you, at the end of the day, right? This kind of addiction is a form of luxury problem. It's a problem of people being too rich. When you simply cannot afford it, you won't have problems like this. You won't have problems with that kind of desire. When you simply are denied it, you know? Like even though I keep saying, that when you deny yourself certain things, it will start to find expression in other ways. So this is true for sugar addiction as well. So if you suddenly stop sugar, all that desire is going to be channeled somewhere else, and you've got to be very sensitive about it. Since you do yoga, I would assume you have a higher level of self-awareness and sensitivity than most people. And so what I'm saying is you have to be aware of where that desire is being channeled. And you have to make sure it's not going to other more destructive places. Yeah? Hokui. Drinking hot coffee every day is so shook. You don't? You don't drink hot coffee every day, Hokui? Liana. Cigarette smoke makes house and furniture smell, so I always smoke outside. Oh. Today's coffee is brought to me by Liana of UK, of London. Thank you, Liana, once again for the coffee. For those of you who wish to buy me my coffee of the day, you can go to the comment section and click on the S button, right? Nugget mind, not really desire, but yeah, exactly. Dessert craving and snack craving. Yeah, I just gave you the solution. This kind of craving comes from habit, and the habit is upkeep because by you being too rich, by you being able to afford those things, by you being able to afford those things and be able to stock them around you. Okay, once you just deny yourself this whole thing and be very conscious where that desire is being channeled. I say give you 2 weeks, you kick the habit. Just 2 weeks. Liana, yes, I stopped bringing snacks into the house. Snacks are so bad, yeah, by the way. You're literally just poisoning yourself. Liana, luckily I don't buy snacks when I go out. Okay, sometimes I drink, not always. Oh, wow. I can't go through one day with not just one coffee, you know. In my peak, right, I used to do like 7 to 8 coffee a day, meaning I don't drink water at all. Coffee is my water, you know. Nugget mind. I'm very conscious about what I eat and even how I snack. But I spend quite a bit on buying healthy snacks like Nugget, you're just cheating yourself. There's no such thing as a healthy snack. You know why? Because beyond the physical beyond the physical 그게 뭐야? 영어로? I'm losing my English. Beyond the physical harm, there's a psychological harm. And by snacking on healthy snack, you're still upkeeping the psychological harm of snacking. You're still upkeeping an addiction. It's an addiction. Yeah? The key is kicking the addiction. And the good thing is, if you do, you save money. See, that's why in the end of the day, right, all these are 富人病, you know, meaning a rich man's problem. You guys having all this kind of problem because they're too rich, you know. They can afford nonsense for your life. Yeah, that's actually, if you all go to the really core of the problem, that's the problem. So honestly, if you can kick it, you save money, and that money comes up to a significant amount if you account for it on an annual basis. Yeah, annualized is actually a lot of money. Liana, those healthy snacks ain't actually healthy. Check the packing. Yeah. Okay, coffee is a daily routine. Oh no, coffee is my water. I don't drink water. I pretty much only drink coffee. That's why my teeth are all yellow. Since young, it's been yellow. Like in middle school where we get dentist for free, right? That's what the dentist said. No, too much coffee. Nugget mind. I always read the ingredient list, but yes, I agree. Snacking is not healthy. It's still snacking, healthy or not. Yeah, it's like smoking. Some people replace it with vaping. Come on, it's still the same thing. It's the same thing. You're upkeeping the same addiction. Liana, even snacks from diet sections in grocery stores have high amount of calories. Yeah. But like I said, no, calories is not the problem. It's your energy level. If you have enough energy to burn the calories is never the problem. Calories is a problem only when your energy level is very low. Nugget mind. And agree that it's psychological addiction that I want to try to manage. Yeah. All forms of addiction is bad. If you go to my channel, I talk about 5 different poisons that human beings have made. Human beings are the only creatures in the world, it's the only species in the world capable of making an addiction out of all 5 elements in the world. What? Out of solid, liquid, gas, crystalline, and energy. All 5 elements, right? Human beings make addictions out of all 5. Energy. What's energy? Sound. Things like sound, things like music. Music is an addiction, right? I talk about music addiction a lot. Okay. And then what's that? Crystalline addiction. What's that? A lot of things. All kinds of drugs, they're all crystalline. Liquid addiction, alcohol, cola, gas addiction, smoking, that kind of thing, anything that's vapor, solid addiction, snacks, all kinds of things that you eat, that kind of thing. You know? Human beings are the only creature capable of making a poison out of anything. Liana, it's not just the ingredient list, but the actual amount of calories, sodium, sugar, and sweeteners. Yeah. There's a lot of bad things. In the end of the day, snacks are bad, period. Because it is not a natural part of a human being. Snacking is not natural. It's not a natural life process of a human being. You're doing something anti-human. And I'm telling you, whenever you do anything anti-human, your body will suffer in a lot of ways. It doesn't matter if you try to do skincare or anything, as long as you're anti-human, your body is just not gonna cooperate. Okay? If you're anti-human, nothing you do to your body works. That's the thing. Liana, addicted to cigarettes and caffeine. No, I'm pretty much addicted to caffeine as well. That's why I look like crap. This is not natural. This is not natural human food. This is actually really bad. This is a straight up addiction, you know. Straight up drug. That's why, you know, in Thailand, if you're a sportsman in Thailand, they don't even drink coffee. To Thai people, even coffee is a form of drug. So if you're a sportsman, they don't even drink coffee. Those Thai boxers, they don't drink coffee, you know. Oh, James Tan! Wow, thanks a lot, James Tan, for the. Wow, James Tan, you just covered my coffee for next 2 days. Thanks a lot. So thanks to Liana for buying me coffee for today, and thanks James Tan for buying me coffee for tomorrow and the day after. Thanks a lot. So for 3 days, we can operate this at close to no cost. Thanks a lot. Really appreciate it, James. Hokui. Music addiction. When you addiction in music makes you want to dance in public. Liana, I've been smoking 21 years. Oh, you know, like a lot of smokers tell me, you know, if they've been smoking for a significant period of time, and when you just quit all of a sudden, they get a lot of problems. So I think this is a very complex problem. I've never smoked in my life before, so I don't know how that works, you know. I'm not even sure if I can advise anyone to just quit smoking. I'm even cautious about this. I think smoking is a very complex issue. Because I have read reports of a lot of people who get very acute health problems the moment they stop smoking after having smoked for a very long time. Yeah. So I would say be very careful if you think about quitting smoking. I wouldn't even advise it. You know, I'm not the guy to advise this. I don't understand smoking. Never done it before, so I don't know. But yeah, Nugget Mind, I really appreciate, like, you're new to my channel and you're asking very good and interesting questions that I've been able to share a lot. You know, this kind of chit chat I really enjoy. And for someone new who's really open to chit chat like this, I really appreciate it. Thanks a lot, Nugget. And once again, thanks Liana and James Tan for buying me my coffee today, tomorrow, and the day after. So 3 days I'm covered. Thanks a lot, really appreciate it. Liana, I only stopped smoking if I was pregnant. I don't know, but in Japan, right? When I was living in Japan, I see pregnant women smoking all the time. Like they don't care. I'm not even sure if there's a real impact on your pregnancy though. I'm not sure. I don't understand smoking and never really researched into it. After I finish it up, let's go out and explore what a real typical Turkish neighborhood looks like, okay? Not to mind, are you planning on quitting or managing a coffee addiction? Like I said, I don't plan anything. I plan nothing in my life, literally. If it happens, it happens. If something happens to make me have to do something, I'll just do it. It's just natural. Liana, you stop oxygen reaching baby. We're done. Let's take a walk. The neighborhood walk. And I'm gonna pay up and show you guys how much this comes up to. Heads up. Let's see what 2 cookies and a double shot Americano comes up to. 43 lira. There you go. $3 US. Yeah. So thanks Liana for covering my cost today, and thanks to James for covering for tomorrow and the day after. $3 US.
Only $3.
Yeah?
Only $3.
Only $3.
Good for you.
Yeah,
But not for us.
not good for
Not
Turkey
for us.
people. Yes, I know Turkey people is suffering right now because of the hyperinflation. It's very bad time. But Isn't bad time not just in Turkey? Right now, everywhere. And it will get worse.
In the world.
Right now, it's just starting. It's gonna get worse. You guys have to hold on, man. Hold on.
We are just working.
Thank you. Bye bye. Fighting. Oh, I need to switch over to my phone internet. Hold on. I'm on the cafe internet now. I need to switch over to my phone internet. I need. Okay, I'm on my phone internet, so we're ready to head out there and explore what a real Turkish neighborhood looks